We are turning to politics now. This is Mufi Hannemann's second run for governor, but this time it's different. He is an independent.
Tonight we profile a man who says he has always had that independent streak.
It feels very good. We've had a real upsurge in momentum since the debates, and it's continued to grow every day. So it's trying to get people to appreciate and understand that what we're trying to do is something different, something new, because they're so used to voting for a Democrat and a Republican.
Something different, as in running as an independent. Hannemann says that really should come as no shock.
Throughout my public service career and private sector, I've always been very nonpartisan, and I'm probably one of the few people in life that you'll come across that worked for 4 presidential administrations, 2 Democrat, Carter and Clinton, 2 Republican, Reagan and Bush. When I was the mayor of Honolulu, it was nonpartisan. That's how I was elected, and I govern in a nonpartisan way in which you check the party at the door and you do what's best for the people.
Getting people to accept something other than Democrat or Republican is a challenge, but Hannemann feels his performance in the gubernatorial debates have helped him the most.
I think it was very important to establish credibility because I don't come with a big war chest, a machinery, an army of volunteers. So it's really important for people to focus on the ideas, on the message.
He also credits his diverse resume: former city council chair and Honolulu mayor, director of the State Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism, and CEO of the Hawaii Lodging and Tourism Association.
We have 2 gentlemen, very well esteemed. They want to serve, but their experience for this job is just not what is required. It's not their cup of tea. A legislative background does not make for an executive requirement for this job, or coming from the judiciary is also the same handicap. So get someone there that has managed the 13th largest city in the United States and left it better than he found it, with a talented team of Democrats, Republicans, and independents.
4 years ago, Hannemann lost the Democratic bid for governor to Neil Abercrombie, but he's back again. He says it's his calling.
You know, in life, it's a series of humbling experiences. Even when you win, there are lessons to be learned. When you lose, obviously, you kind of sit back and contemplate, should you continue to go forward? But, I've always had public service in my blood.
For Hannemann, the weeks leading up to the election have been nonstop.
24/7. We're up early, we go to bed late. We're doing everything from sign waving and canvassing and meet and greets and coffee, cocoa hours, talk story sessions.
He says meeting folks one-on-one energizes him, and he's not paying attention to those recent polls that have him a distant third.
Polls are polls, and I understand that. I've been in races where I've been ahead, lost. I've been in races where I've been behind, way behind, and I've come back and I've won.
Hannemann and Chang are hoping that that will be the case this time as well.
Very interesting to hear his take.